Hey there friends, and welcome back to another video. Today we're here in Spider-Man 2 and we have even more news because just found something in this game, and as far as I know, nobody else has seen this, and I'm honestly shocked. So real quick to bring everyone up to speed, also like and subscribe for more. Real quick to bring everyone up to speed, if you didn't see some of my previous videos on this whole subject, Nelson and Murdoch's sign was removed and they were seemingly evicted. A new Fisk Tower has been constructed in New York. Union Allied has a building in the game which is from the Daredevil TV show and is owned by none other than Wilson Fisk. A building was found with loads of guns and very cultish vibe, which is suspected to be owned by either the Hand or the Flame, but currently I'm leaning towards Hand. Then, also, the game devs have acknowledged the whole Daredevil sign thing and said, nice find, stay tuned. Also, huge new sections of the map were discovered, which is kind of unrelated, but maybe DLC, you know. Then, the Daredevil sign was re-added to the game, and it's different from the first game also, I believe. Then they said, guess they paid their rent? Which is odd. Then at the literal last second of a live stream, they said, what is going on with Daredevil? In response to a chat message basically asking that, and they didn't actually answer it because they ended the live stream. Now, if this wasn't a hint and it was just a mistake, not only would there not be all this other stuff, I feel like, they also wouldn't have been so shifty about it and would have just said, oh, that's a mistake, we're fixing that in the next patch or whatever. I was writing my review for the game, coming soon by the way, trying to finish that, and I kind of got stuck, so decided to go into the game and swing around a bit. And then I saw this, a Union Allied construction building. Now, it's currently under construction, you know, and I was swinging by, and I thought of something to write for my review, so I picked up my phone and, started typing it in. And I had already seen this building a few times, but hadn't really paid much attention to it. And I landed, and when I looked back up, I was like, right here, I think-ish. I don't know. And I saw this. And when I picked up the controller, I saw this sign, and it says, upcoming development, which, that's a construction thing, you know. Union Allied construction coming soon. And right here is the really important part in much smaller text. We're gonna go up here. General Contractor Union Allied Construction LLC, Fisk Tower, 1 Devil's Circle, New York, New York. For additional information, blah, blah, blah. I also tried calling this phone number, and then I remembered that 555 is a fake phone number used for TV and stuff, and that is obviously not a real number. I also checked this, thing, and you can kind of see some stuff that, like, I was hoping maybe you could see a glimpse of Daredevil or something. As far as I can tell, there's not anything. There's also webs on it now, so apologies. If you see anything on this, let me know in the comments and stuff. First thing I'm gonna say is 100% a stretch, because first thing I thought of immediately was something from everybody's favorite show, you know, Marvel's Defenders, the Netflix show, and in that show, spoilers, there is a building over a specific spot where the Hand is digging into a giant circle for something. And this was set up in like the Iron Fist show and, you know, all related to Hand and stuff. And while I know this isn't even the same company that did that, I think it was not Union Allied, it was some other company. But, we already know they did bring Union Allied into like the canon of the game, which is only from the show, still hasn't even appeared in the comics since that show has released, the Daredevil show. I don't know, I just feel like that this could be something going on with that, but the main thing is simply the fact that it says Devil's Circle. Now, I spent multiple hours literally just going on Safari, Google, all that, trying to see anything related to the words Devil's Circle and Marvel and New York. Could not find anything. But the main thing is simply the wording of Devil, which, one, sounds very culty, but also, you know, Daredevil. Plus the, you know, Fisk Tower and such. You know, it's very related to that. There's this, which, it's a circle. It's 99% sure that this is just, you know, measurements for doing the actual construction, but maybe that's a reference to the thing, my idea of it being the circle. I don't know. But the main thing is that I then went around and checked to see if there was any way to get into the ground. Also, me, Easter egg, iron, it's me, I'm in the game. Anyways, I went around trying to find any little details or anything that could be of interest. And then I found a way into the building, because if you go right here, there's this hole in the wall, and you can take your camera in there. But what I did is just by angling yourself correctly, you can just web zip in here, and it's too dark to really see anything. But right here on the floor, I saw this. So I went into photo mode, like so, and can't really see it. So I'm just gonna do this, exposure, up, and it's just crumpled up old newspaper and what looks to be a top of a cup lid and like a straw. So yeah, obviously that is not anything of use. And I was pretty disappointed at that. And then I saw that right there, a interaction symbol. So I carefully made my way outside, like so. You know what? I did it before. You can get your way out, but I'm just gonna fast travel because I'm too lazy. And if you go right over here, I went over to the other side of the wall. I'm like, what is here that you could interact with? Because I knew for a fact there was not anything. But right here, you can interact with this hammer in this box. And when you walk up to it, also, it kind of glows, as you can see. And when you go up to it, it says in the bottom left, invalid. And if you click it, it just does that. For some reason. Also, the glowing thing is just because, like, when you shoot it, it's because it's a noise object. But, like, clearly, there's something set up here to do something, because there would not be a interact button if there was nothing there. So, clearly something was either cut here, or something is being implemented here and they left that in. I then did an extremely sane thing and went to the opposite end of the map, all the way over here, because you can do a glitch to get under the map by getting hit by a subway, and I found a better way to do it by just clipping through the wall myself without having to get hit. But you can go under the map. Then I made my way all the way back over here while under the map, and I found this, which I'm going to pull up right here. I also have some other stuff here, but that doesn't matter. We have this, and I was like, whoa, what is this weird symbol that I found? I'm like, oh dude, I just found something so crazy. So I went to right above where that actually is, and guess what? It's just like a rope coil thing or a hose, and it's nothing, essentially, is what I'm saying. What about the main Union Allied building? So I went all the way over here with fast travel, because fast travel is super fast and useful. Thank you, game, by the way. Go right over here. There's a lot of clippings in this building, actually. Like, a lot. You can get your camera in basically on all of these doors. So I went like this. You can get your camera in, and there is nothing. It's completely invisible. I don't know if any of you remember this. Back when the first game came out, people ended up clipping into the museum where there's the first heist by Black Cat and stuff, and that was all there and hidden. And since then, all of the DLC stuff was like hidden away to where you can't access it really for that game. I think all of the other DLCs, no one was able to find it, anything, because they made sure not to implement it. So they could have just removed it, and that one thing could have been just something they forgot to remove, the interact thing. I don't know. This is just adding to this mystery, I feel like, and there's just so much going on with the Daredevil stuff. What is going on with the whole Daredevil stuff? Like, why is there the sign missing? Why would it then come back? If it was just a mistake, why would they not just say that? Because obviously, they know that that's going to get people excited for something Daredevil related. So, whether that be a game or something else, I don't know. But anyways, that is it for the video. There's nothing else I was able to find. But I wanted to make this video because I think that there is something there, and I think I'm the only one who actually has found this. I want you all to look around the city and try and find stuff like this, and not get hit by trains and subways and stuff. But also, try and find these kind of areas, because there definitely is more with little hidden things. I went around under the map a lot. I found a template for all of the windows, which is interesting, but I haven't really been able to find anything else noteworthy under there, especially not anything that's not just developer stuff left over for them making the map. If you find anything, please comment below. Also, like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all later. And goodbye.